And I'm getting calls, I'm not going to go into it, I can't, from a number of European leaders asking me to get engaged. I'm not giving it a place. These things are different. You don't see me out there publicly doing a lot of this. But I'm also dealing with a lot of Democrats and Republican colleagues calling me, wanting to talk. Wanting to get an idea, not because they think I have the answer, just to bounce things off of me. So I'm seeing a lot of office holders, people running for it. I'm not looking, I'm not doing that. They ask to see me and I see them.
Joining us quite perfectly now is our US analyst, Michael Ware. So, Michael, let's start with the big, beautiful bill. I mean, obviously they're going to talk it up. It's a big spending package, increased spending at the border to increase security. There's tax cuts on the way. Comes at a cost, though. Health insurance for a lot of Americans, Medicaid, that's going to go backwards. But, I mean, the president talks about an investment. What do you make of it?
Well, this is a true political achievement by President Trump, and it's a great political feat by the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, to have gotten all this done, because this isn't just a bill or an act, this is a mega bill. This essentially rolls up President Trump's entire agenda into one act. It's got the funny name of the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, but it rolls it all up into this one mega bill. Now, its philosophy is the Republicans traditionally attack Democrats for they tax and spend. Well, this bill at its heart is untax, give tax breaks, but increase spending. And as you said, the real question is, what effect will that have on the national deficit? And there's arguments about that. The independent Congressional Budget Office says it's going to add about $3.3 trillion more dollars to the US national deficit. But the White House claims once it rolls out and combined with other policy developments, it will actually save $5 trillion off the deficit. We'll never know until this bill comes into effect. But, as you say, the big winners are defence, border security, the tax cuts, fossil fuels, and the way they plan on all of these tax cuts and increased spending areas is by raiding welfare. And Medicaid is health insurance for the poor. And they're also attacking deeper into the social welfare net by targeting food stamps and also by basically chopping the green energy industry off at the knees by wiping out subsidies and by reducing research and development and focusing on fossil fuels.
Yeah.
So, look, we're never going to know the truth until all of this unfolds.
Yeah. Let's go to the, I mean, he was taking a few questions then, as he always does, the president. I mean, he's obviously talking up the big, beautiful bill, but talking down his phone call with Vladimir Putin overnight, saying didn't get very far on the Ukraine war.
Well, yes, and that seems to be the case. Even Fox News is reporting it as Putin rebuffs Trump, vows to press on with war. So they talked for about an hour. It's the sixth time they've spoken directly this year. But as the president just said, he got nowhere with the Russian president. So really, Putin isn't backing down and he's making no apologies. And that leaves President Trump in a stalemate. And particularly given that 2 days ago, President Trump just said, no, we're pausing certain weapon supplies to Ukraine. Weapons that are already sitting in Poland ready to cross the border. And he says he's doing that because America's running down on its stockpiles. The result is that further entrenches Putin's intransigence when it comes to any negotiation. So really, one could argue this was, 1-0 in this call to Putin.
All right. Michael Ware from LA, appreciate that. Thank you.